Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and Dokkan dropped a fast one on your boy last night. I was actually expecting a data download upcoming tonight, not last night. Last night was essentially Sunday night. Well, I guess, early Monday morning in Japan, and they dropped the data download. So here we go, we have the Goku, Trunks, and Pan LR. Now, definitely a bit disappointing. They start out as Goku, Pan, and Trunks as an SSR. That means 19 Elder Kais, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that means. Baby Vegeta, of course, since he starts out as Vegeta, Baby Vegeta, we will be able to get him to SA10 rather easily from the Baby Saga story event. Then we got to get him to SA20 with Kais from that point. Now, then again, these days, they really do, you get, sleeping Elder Kais, dozing Elder Kais, for doing, daily missions pretty much every day. So, I know that those only have a 30% chance to work, but they give out a ton of Kais. So, we have the two new LRs. Those are the only new things here. I should add as well that they are quite easy to awaken. If we see, just a couple of these are all from the Black Star Dragon Ball story event. 1 Goku medal, 3 of the Pan and Trunks is nothing. Then as a TUR, same thing. 1 Goku medal, and then 7 of the Trunks and Pan. Very, very, very easy to get. Not difficult whatsoever. That's minimal grinding right there. And then, same thing for Baby Vegeta. 1 of these baby medals, and then 7 of the Baby Vegeta medals. Very easy to obtain. And then to get him from TUR to LR, it's just 12 of the Goten, Trunks, and Gohan medals. Again, very, very easy. I mean, there's a stage in the second Baby Saga event, the one with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Golden Grey 8 Baby, where all 3 of these medals drop on the same stage. So it's going to be very easy to get him to LR, both of them, to get them to LR. So, shoutouts, of course, to Zahal, like always, for compiling a lot of info here in a data download post. And then, of course, to the good Sir Goresh for the beautiful translations, as always. So, Super Baby 2 is indeed just a normal giant transformation unit, but he does work a bit differently, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. I think, from what I'm seeing, this Super Baby 2 is going to be a demon in Super Battle Road. It seems like his, the fact that, okay, well, let's just read his info. I preliminarily looked at it before, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So, first off, he is a leader just like LR Trunks and Mai. But he is a leader skill for the Artificial Life Form category, a brand new category, 4 key and 130% of stats, or Extreme AGL, 4 key and 100% of stats. Again, he is exactly like LR Trunks and Mai. They do the same thing for the Time Traveler category. So, if we move over here, we have the Artificial Life Form category. This category actually looks pretty good. So, if you guys remember, the Android category previously was essentially all of Dr. Giro's creations, and then they just threw Super Mira in there. They threw Mira in there for shits and giggles, I guess. I don't know, maybe because he's, similarly built as Cell or something like that. I don't know. But this Artificial Life Form category, this is what we actually wanted the Android category to be. So we have all the androids in here, cells in here. They even added all forms of Boo, which I think is very interesting in here. Android 13, Hachiak is here. All the metal coolers are here, which is nice. Hellfighter 17, Bio Broly, Mira is in here. Rildo is in here. All forms of Baby are here. All the Arales are here. Abacha Man from the Arale stuff, Giru, Angel Cell, Super Mira. So this category is decent. It's got a large cast of characters. This is something that could help, some of these characters like, Hellfighter 17 or Super 17. It's good to get them another category, right? The Arale cards have a nice little category where they could be utilized as well. So, this could be an interesting category. I think, this opens up the gate for, whenever Rildo gets his awakening, he can be very good over here. This Rildo, by the way, I don't know when they're waiting to give him an awakening, but I'm sure once he gets one, he will be very, very good. He definitely does need one, though. Looking through this, you have the AGL Dokkan Fest Metal Cooler on here. He's going to be a staple. This is probably going to be a very powerful team. You have Physical Kid Buu on here, so I'm going to be looking forward to sort of testing out, seeing how strong this team can be. Now, I think it's pretty clear that this is probably going to be the next Dokkan Fest unit that we get, an artificial life form category leader. I saw Goresh on Twitter say, we could get another new Cell Dokkan Fest, which is always true. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be against that, but, we do have an LR Cell. We have 2 different Dokkan Fest cells. Personally, I'm hoping that we see Android 13 become a Dokkan Fest, because lately, obviously as the Broly movie has come out, they've been trying to obviously, do more movie stuff, right? Like we got the Turles Dokkan Fest, we got the Metal Cooler Dokkan Fest, we got the Lord Slug story event. They've been trying to fill up the gaps, because a lot of those movies, they didn't really have like proper story events, proper Dokkan events, things like that. So I'm hoping what we'll get is we will get a Super Android 13 Android 13 Dokkan Fest unit, maybe a transformable unit. And then at that point, we could also get an Android 13 story event. They could give us Androids 14 and 15 as like free farmable units or something like that. One of them could be a support type unit for this category or the normal Android category. I think Android 13 is the move. If I'm looking here, I mean, we could maybe see another Super 17 or maybe a Rildo Dokkan Fest. I doubt we would see Baby. Since Baby is an LR, already a leader for the team, I doubt Baby will be the Dokkan Fest. So I'm leaning towards Rildo, Super 17, or Android 13 as the big possibilities of the upcoming Dokkan Fest leader for this team. I do think we will indeed see a leader for that team show up, probably as the next Dokkan Fest. Okay, so his super attack, he does the Revenge Final Flash as his 12 key, and Reverse Shot as his 18 key super. He lowers attack on both his 12 and 18 key, very, very helpful. His passive, Revival of the Tuffles. So he gets 3 key and attack and defense 100%. Now let's stop right there. Here's the thing. It's very important to always mention this. LRs have such high stats. Yeah, Baby has 21,000 attack, Rainbow. That is very high. He also he's in the running for most HP in the game. Between him and LR Super Vegeta, I'm curious, who has more? 23,838. And then LR Vegeta. Okay, LR Vegeta has a little bit more, but look at that. Baby basically has the second highest stats in the game right there. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's a kind of an average, right? So not bad. Okay, so because of how high Baby's attack is going to be, he's going to hit really hard, and his defense is going to be really good. Then he gets a further 3 key and 50% attack if there's a Pure Saiyan category enemy, which is very easy. Again, sometimes these category restrictions are not great. This is going to be a very easy one to get. As y'all know, the Pure Saiyan category is the largest category in the game. So any Vegeta, Goku, Broly, Bardock, any of those bosses, you are going to have this ability activated. So that's going to be really good. Then he gets another 3 key and 50% attack when there's a Hybrid Saiyan category enemy. So, I mean, here's the thing. There's Super Battle Road stages where you fight, like, Goku, Gohan, Goten, and stuff. I mean, if you have, like, this Baby there, he's going to be so good. And you're going to have the Great Ape transformation in your back pocket as well, where he has a high chance to transform into a giant ape when HP is 50% or below from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Once only. Now, the only thing that is a bit disappointing is it's a chance to transform when HP is 50% or below, because, I mean, it's, depending on how good the team is, it could already be quite difficult to get below 50%, but now it's also a chance. We'll look at the Great Ape in a second. So, links here: Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So, I mean, his links don't seem to be the best. I mean, he's got Shattering the Limit for a little extra ki, but I feel like a lot of the top tier units we'll be using this baby with are going to have Fierce Battle. So GT will be very important. But, he's got, Thirst for Conquest and Big Bad Bosses. Those are some hefty attack links. You get both of those together, that's 40% attack right there. Metamorphosis is a healing link. Hatred of Saiyans, I believe, is 2 ki. So we'll see. I imagine this baby is going to be hitting very, very hard, though. And he's on 3 categories: the Artificial Life Form, the Giant Form category, and Transformation Boost. And he is Super Baby 2 Giant Ape set. Int Super Baby 2 at this point is mostly worthless. That's a shame, but, it is what it is. So this baby, you probably could use him to great effect on the Transformation team. I'll look into it, once I pull him. I believe the banner drops tonight, so it's not very far away at all. And then, of course, when he transforms into the Golden Great Ape, looks like he gets an additional 1 ki whenever ki is raised with ki spheres. So he's going to be getting 3 ki from AGL orbs and 2 ki from all other orbs. That seems pretty good for a Great Ape. I mean, we'll see how much damage he's able to do. 12 ki, Barrage Super Gallic Gun does destructive, and then 18 ki, the final Revenge Death Ball. Greatly raised attack for 1 turn and does destructive damage. Destructive, by the way, that's just the Great Ape multiplier, whatever it is. So, I mean, we'll see. This is a kind of unit that it's very difficult to tell exactly how good he's going to be on paper. We'd have to actually see it utilized in game. But I like what I see from Baby. He's good enough, no doubt about that. Because I think it should be pretty easy. You'll always have 3 ki and 100% attack and defense. And then, I would say maybe 70% of Dokkan events would have either a pure Saiyan or a hybrid Saiyan boss. So you're going to be, looking pretty good in that aspect. So Baby seems quite good to me. Now, we also have Super Baby 1. This is his TUR, who, of course, you'll be able to use alongside him. Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Coward, GT, Hatred of Saiyans, and Shouting Limit. So very good in terms of giving him ki, but he does not have Big Bad Bosses, which is a shame. But I imagine this Super Baby 1, this TUR, could be very, very useful. I probably will try and Rainbow Baby and then get the TUR as well, depending on how many featured units are there, and also what my luck is with the Goku, Pan, and Trunks. But I might go for a 6th copy of the Super Baby 2 card. Okay, so his passive is own ki 2, attack and defense 80%, and then he gets 2 ki, 40% attack when pure Saiyan, and 2 ki and 40% attack when a hybrid Saiyan. Yeah, so his TUR is very good as well. I definitely do want to get a copy of him, so that's going to be pretty good. And then Baby Vegeta, you could also use this guy. Wait, what does he do? He does the Final Flash. He lowers attack. That's good. Super Baby 1. And then Baby Vegeta does Gallic Gun. He also lowers attack. He gets 2 ki, 70% attack and defense, and then 2 ki and 30% for Pure Saiyan, and 2 ki and 30% for Hybrid Saiyan. So I think this SSR card here is actually pretty damn good as well. If I had enough copies, I would probably rainbow all 3. Super Baby 2, Baby Vegeta, and Super Baby 1 to use as the full team. That's pretty good. They're not bad at all. And his links are Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Coward, GT, and Hatred of Saiyans. And he's got the same 2 categories as Super Baby 1 has: Artificial Life Form and Transformation Boost. So the baby cards, not bad. And they gave us, all 3 of them are useful. So, in the future, Baby could be a very good pick for coins. I would say, see, that's the other thing. This update did add the yellow coins in. They will be on the banner. I would say LRs like LR Goku Black, where you could use the LR, TUR, and SSR, or maybe Broly, same thing, LR Broly, or LR Cell, where you could use the LR and the TUR. I would say those are the LRs to pick with the coins, because even if you rainbow the LR, the TUR or the SSR could still be useful, right? So I do not recommend grabbing LR Gohan with the coins, because once LR Gohan is rainbowed, you can never pull him again and he'll be useful. Like, the SSR for LR Gohan is not, like, crazy or anything. So I do pretty much strongly recommend that you go for the LRs that, you know, you could use multiple different versions of, right? So, now we move on to Goku, Pan, and Trunks. They're Goku, Pan, and Trunks all the way through, so only the LR will be relevant here. Their later skill is Desire for the Dragon Ball is 4 key, HP attack and defense 170%. So, that's interesting. You know, that's a real category team now, and they get 4 key, which is really good. And then Super Int type 4 key and HP attack and defense 100%. So I want to open up the Desire for the Dragon Ball category real quick. Because this is a category that in a very short span, I would say, has actually gotten a lot better. Lately, I have been trying to improve this category quite a bit on my own account by rainbowing a lot of these types of units. LRB Pan, of course, will be over there, so that's going to be crazy. I mean, let's look at the team, right? So, you know, we do have, like, the LR, you know, Goku, Trunks, and Pan are there. LRB Pan. We have the LR Physical Ginyu Force. The LR Kid Goku, we actually got the V-Jump. I'm going to do a video on this in a little bit, but it looks like it is going to be LR Kid Goku and LR Arale. So that will be another LR unit on there. You know, Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. are both very good. This EJL Trunks we just got, Transforming Frieza, solid. And then we also got the Physical Vegeta. Like, this team is actually not really so butt cheeks. And here's the other thing. Pan, Goku, and Trunks, they have Shattering the Limit. Almost every single unit on here is Shattering the Limit outside of Transforming Frieza and Zamasu. Like, pretty much all of these units here are all Shattering the Limit units. So, the team, it's not going to be overpowered, but I actually think this team could be pretty interesting. So, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to getting this unit right here. Their 12 key is the Triple Energy Blast, which raises defense for 33% for 1 turn, and does Colossal. I like that. And then their Galaxy Tri-Attack is their 18 key, which raises defense for 33% for 3 turns and does Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. I like that. I like this unit. I think their team is going to be kind of fun. And their passive, Love, Courage, and Pride, they get attack and defense 77% when launching Super Attack, and then a further 77% attack when launching an Ultra Super Attack. And then they get 1 key for every Desire of the Dragon Ball's category ally present on the team. So if you're using their category, I think they're going to be a very interesting unit. Again, I'm really looking forward to testing out their team, no doubt about that. Their links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Rival Duo, GT, Prepared for Battle, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. They got 2 categories, Combination and Desire for the Dragon Balls. Obviously, Combination, not really a strong category at the moment. But Desire for the Dragon Balls, definitely a lot better. Looking at their links, I would say LRB Pan is probably a good pick for them. We'll see, but, you know, using these units, you know, LRB Pan, Vegeta Jr., Goku Jr., like, it's actually going to be a pretty interesting team. What's funny is, it's such a free-to-play heavy category, but then they made the leader a summonable LR, a summonable fucking LR. That's what's so goofy to me, but, you know, because of how broken summonable LRs are, I think this category is going to be not bad. So, that is them. We already went over that the coins are added into the game, and then there's one last thing. It appears as though there is going to be a raid event for Omega Shenron coming up very soon. Everyone send Goku your energy. The summit of the Shadow Dragons, Omega Shenron. The conclusion of the final decisive battle is surely the final battle with the Shadow Dragons. You know, this is info that the French data miners managed to pull out of the data download, the cracked Dragon Balls. So when we collect all of the cracked Dragon Balls, looks like a raid event like the 250 million download celebration will open up. Now, here's what's interesting. Team Dokkan tweeted and actually mentioned that there might be a little correlation with Global for the event. So for Global players, by spending Act or Stamina, will help JP with some Dragon Stones. So it looks like Global, if Global uses enough Stamina, it'll help out the JP version, and, you know, Global will get Stones. So that's interesting. I like that. They're actually incorporating Global into the 4-year anniversary celebration right here. This is the first step toward doing what I think Dokkan should do, and that's Dokkan should celebrate 2 anniversaries. They should celebrate the Japanese anniversary in January, and they also, both versions should celebrate that, and then both versions should also celebrate the anniversary, Global's anniversary in July. I think that would be the smartest thing Dokkan and Akatsuki could do. That would be very, very hype, and there's, again, no reason they can't do that. This seems to be the first step. You know, never before has Global been, you know, implemented into JP's anniversary before, so we'll see exactly how this goes, but boom, there's just a lot going on. Battlefield also dropped last night. LR Oob is live in game. I'm going to have a lot of other videos coming today. You know, we'll do a video looking at Super Baby 2. We'll do a video looking at Goku, Pan, and Trunks. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.